Welcome back. Nearly 60 years ago, then Congress government had imposed a ban on government employees attending RSS activities or events. But today, the Modi government has lifted that ban. The latest decision overturning the 1966 Indira government order has stirred a political debate. Congress has naturally hit out, questioning how bureaucracy needs to be above political ideology. But BJP has hailed it, calling it injustice to begin with. But why was the ban on RSS implemented in the first place? So Rule 5 Clause 1 of the Central Service Rules 1963 prohibits government employees in taking part in political organizations or any related activities. The Ministry of Home Affairs in 1966 looked at RSS as being a political organization and thus banned government employees from taking part in RSS activities. The same was reiterated in 1970 and 1980. But contrary to government's perception, RSS has always maintained that it's a social organization, not a political organization. The BJP, on the other hand, also says that the ban on RSS was initially implemented in response to the massive anti-cow slaughter protest that Indira government was facing at the time. So they're pointing out to this chronology. On 7th November 1966, Gaurakshak, sadhus, religious leaders marched towards Parliament demanding a law banning cow slaughter across the country. This agitation to the Parliament was led by Bharatiya Janasangh MP from Karnal, Swami Ramesh Franand. Owing to massive backlash over this, Indira Gandhi was even forced to sack her Home Minister Guzarilal Nanda, who was then replaced by Yashwantrao Chavan. The BJP claims it is this agitation that led her government to ban the RSS affiliation on November 30, 1966. So basically in the same month as that movement was kick-started. So was this ban wrong to begin with? And in that sense then, is it a wrong that is being righted now? That debate is coming up.
%70 से लोग ज़्यादा अभी भी उनके विरोध में, तो उस विचारधारा को सरकारी कर्मचारियों के अंदर गढ़ना, तो मैं समझता हूँ ये बहुत ही दुर्भाग्य है।
इस फैसले से बात जाहिर होती है कि ये जो एनडीए के अलाइज हैं, ये लोग क्या कहेंगे इस बारे में भी, क्या वो इसको मानते हैं?
पहले ईडी, सीबीआई, इनकम टैक्स, इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया सब खाकी का काम कर रहे थे, खाकी शॉर्ट्स पहनकर काम कर रहे थे, पर डिक्लेयर नहीं कर पा रहे थे। अब खुलेआम डिक्लेयर कर पाएंगे।
ये बहुत ही खराब है, खतरनाक है।
कांग्रेस पार्टी का रवैया जो राष्ट्रवादी और देशभक्ति के खिलाफ रहा है,
This entire debate seems to be hinging on the question on whether RSS is a political organization or not. Let's go across to our guests joining us. RP Singh, National Spokesperson of the BJP, Bhavya Nasarmamurthy from the Congress Party, Professor Sangeet Ragi, political analyst, leans towards the RSS, and Tariq Khan, spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, also joining us. Professor Sangeet Ragi, I want to begin with you. Why is it not fair to say that RSS is a political organization, given that it is the fountainhead of the political movement of the Janasangh and the BJP?
RSS is a registered organization under the same Act of 1860, and it is not involved in any kind of political activities. It is a cultural organization. It is a socio-cultural organization which is working in 44,000 tribal villages of this country. It is the organization which different wings or ancillary organizations are working in the Dalit Bastis. It's an organization which is working among the academicians, among the trade union bodies of this country. So directly, particularly, these are the ancillary organizations. But RSS per se is not the organization which is acting in political domain. It keeps a distance from the political activities. Even in this election, you must have seen that the RSS goes out from door to door and it campaigns that you please participate in the election. You vote for the good candidate, which is good for the nation. You participate on the larger scale. But the ban on the RSS members to participate in the activities was entirely political. And what is political and who is political, who is not too political, is to be defined by the government of the day. And that the government of the day had decided that the RSS, and it had a misplaced understanding of the RSS activities, which is limited to the Sakha, where you can go anytime, you can find out what happens. There is a saffron flag. People salute that saffron flag because the saffron flag reflects the civilization of this country, the culture of this country. Okay. And therefore, and then they talk about the nation, they talk about nation building, how to work among Dalit, how to work among different parts of the society, and how to build this nation. It cannot be compared with the Jamaat-e-Islami, which supports terrorism and pan-Islamism in this country. So please don't compare this organization with the rest of the other organizations.
Okay. So you're saying it's a socio-cultural organization. Tariq Khan, if you take that definition, then there are many, many parts or participants of our socio-cultural being that also have political views or also have political leanings. And you can find that across the political spectrum. So RSS has its own leanings and thinking. And then there are others as well, on the other side, even opposed to the RSS, who also have political leanings. They also announce full support during elections, etc. So why is that okay, while only the RSS was vilified, as if it's some organization that just you cannot even have an association with it if you want to be in the government? Don't you think it was wrong and a singling out of the RSS to begin with?
We have seen a continuous shift of the leaders from RSS to BJP. There has been lots of examples. If you want, I'll give you as well. Okay. Then another problem is this, that Sangathan Mantri of BJP is also provided by the RSS. So ideologically, they support RSS and nobody will disagree on this panel that RSS is another part of BJP who do not involve directly in politics. This is the simple definition of RSS. What they have done, they had been banned 3 times. That is not a matter of discussion today. So, if a government officials who will be supposed to be directly attached with BJP, indirectly attaching with RSS, that means they have close correlation. RSS and BJP have close correlation. So that officers maybe got biased when taking decision or dealing with public. So if I'm saying this, you will say that what I'm saying is not a correct thing, is a wrong demand. Why a political ideologically, which has a ideologically, politically influenced ideology, and the officers, workers, they'll go there and they will influence. They'll got influence. Suppose the general public will come to that officer or employee. I'm not saying that employee or official must got biased, but there is a chance. So why to create?
I get your point. So I'll take that to the BJP representative. But the question I'm also trying to understand is that RSS is not the only such organization which has a political ideology. There are many organizations in India that have quote-unquote a political ideology or an idea of India, as it's called by some. Now, those organizations can have their members in government. Those affiliations are not questioned. So, is it fair to only question the RSS?
Can I have any example of what you're saying? You just said. Give me one example.
There are so many think tanks, for example.
I just want to know which organization have direct involvement in government. Exactly, RSS have people who directly involved in RSS.
Sir, government and party are two different things. Now you're confusing yourself.
No.
If your claim is that RSS has direct involvement in government, I'll take that to the BJP representative. Then that's an argument you're making. RSS has a affiliation with a political party. Many organizations, think tanks, etc., who also have a political leaning, have
Name them. Name them. I just want to name them.
What should I name them? Because
name one, na. Name at least
for
one.
example, there is a CCP MOU with the Congress party itself.
Okay.
I mean, that's not even an
Go ahead.
Indian organization or a political
Go
party.
ahead. Go ahead.
And it's a communist thinking.
Tell me.
So it has a certain communist. For example, now let me finish. Tariq Khan. So if there are many left-leaning communist think tanks that have had not just links with certain political parties, they've been in government bodies. But those links have never been questioned. So if we are afraid of political leanings seeping into government action or government body actions, then is it not fair to question all political lineages?
I cannot have any type of direct correlation which is evident between BJP and RSS. You cannot give any other examples of any association with the organization and the political parties, or during their government they have those type of correlation.
Okay, so no other parallel exists, is what you're saying.
There is no parallel example.
RP Singh, please respond to that. Sangeet Ragi can also come in if I have enough time, and then I'll go to Bhavya as well. There is no other similar example in Indian polity where an organization like the RSS is also so closely linked to a political party.
First, let me make it clear. I mean, this whole premise is wrong, Shivani, that RSS backs BJP or RSS supports BJP, or there are people who are only RSS worker who can be part of BJP. Today, there are many people who are not part of BJP and, RSS, but still at the key position in BJP also. So this is a wrong notion. Because of the nationalist idea, because of the national ideology, the ideology meets somewhere, and that's why the people in RSS support certain ideology. And if BJP follows that ideology, obviously at certain level they will support that ideology also, that organization also. Sangeet Ragi rightly said, even in this election, I have seen RSS would have conducted some more than 20,000 meetings in city. But in not a single meeting, they spoke about supporting BJP. They asked people to vote for nationalist idea one and to must go and vote. That was the ground. I mean, that was the basic issue, the concern for the RSS. People must go and vote. So where is it promoting BJP? One. Secondly, this whole of the affair that RSS was banned and RSS is not a nationalist organization. I mean, I'll appreciate. I mean, Tariq Khan Sahab, there are people from Muslim community also who are welcome to RSS. There are people from Sikh community also who are welcome to RSS, and you can come and participate in one of the shakhas or one of the our programs, and then you can understand what's the difference between the RSS and what is your mindset. I mean, what you are made up of.
Okay.
RSS
no,
is.
RP
So
Singh, we are not
different
discussing whether it's a national. RP Singh,
national.
we are not discussing whether it's a nationalist organization or not. This is a public service rule. The rule bars political organization affiliation. So the only touchstone here is whether it's a political organization or not.
No, it does not. I said RSS has nothing to do with BJP as a political
That's
party.
also not true, na? RP Singh, come on. That's also not true that it has nothing to do with the BJP.
Come on, I'll give me a second. If I hail from a commune, which is, okay, let me give a name. For example, I hail from Osho as a commune. I don't, but I'm part of BJP also. It doesn't mean that Osho is supporting, or there are people from Osho community or people from other cults in country who support BJP. It doesn't mean that they are part of BJP, or the people who are part of the cult are part of BJP. No, as a human being, I have different level of working in a day. I work for a community in my area. I work for political party in my party, and I work for my religious organizations in the evening.
I
go
get
to
that.
Gurdwara and work there. So it doesn't mean that. So don't mix up two. Don't mix up all of them together.
Bhavya, she's been
RSS
waiting.
is
Let
a
me just
different
get her in
organization
as well.
which works-
Bhavya, the other problem is that it's not as if, you know, RSS, some unique view was taken of all the organizations that participate in Indian politics, and it was decided that, okay, these are political organizations and others are not. The reality is that the Congress post-independence has had a difficult relationship with the RSS because it has seen RSS ideologically its greatest opponent. So whether it's Jawaharlal Nehru or Indira Gandhi, there have been several attempts, or Rahul Gandhi today, there have been several attempts to demonize and, you know, demonize RSS and also keep it away by mocking it as khaki wearing or Sanghi or knickers and whatnot. You know, all of that comes from a language of political apartheid. Since the Congress is so worried about apartheid-like conditions in India, it is guilty of creating apartheid-like situation politically for the RSS by demonizing it for 60 years.
So tell me, which other organization was not ready to hoist our national flag till recently after our freedoms, after we got our independence?
Was that why you banned it?
No, let me finish.
No,
Which was the organization
stick
who
to
was
the
against-
reasoning of the official's link. I'm not here asking for a certificate on the RSS.
No, I really need to make these points.
Okay,
People
go
need
ahead.
to understand why RSS was banned in the first place. What what kind of anti-India, you know, stance they took, whether it was when it came to our constitution or our national flag in the past. In 1947.
Never.
Those are not the bans we are discussing.
Our national flag was adopted. And RSS was against
it was banned
the
because
national
of
flag in their
not giving the
headquarters.
Constitution of
Two,
India,
their
not hoisting the
involvement
national
in the
flag,
assassination
you are
of-
wrongly quoting. And RSS has
I would really
always
like
hoisted national
to
flag.
speak because
How many
Mr.
times have
Singh-
you been to RSS
Listen, I
Shakha?
did not interrupt when you spoke. So I
Okay, let her
expect-
finish, please. Bhavya and I.
No, you are misquoting. You are
Okay,
misquoting.
Okay,
man.
Bhavya, can I just come in?
I'm just giving
Bhavya,
facts.
can I
I'm
just
just
come
giving
in?
facts.
Can I just come in? 1 second. I am asking about the officer's link to RSS, right? I'm not asking about whether you like the RSS or not. The officer's
Why
link
was
to
the ban-
RSS, 1 second ma'am, the
Why was
officer's
the ban-
link
you
to RSS
asked
ban
why Congress
was
Party
instituted because it was
demonized
deemed a
RSS.
political organization.
You
So
asked
why is it that only RSS is demonized as one that you cannot be affiliated to, not scores of other organizations that also play a political part in India?
exactly what I was trying to answer. Show me any other organization who were against our national flag and did not hoist the flag in their headquarters till recently. One, let me please finish. There is more. The first ban on RSS was after there, you know, a link was found between them and the assassination of Mr. Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi. This was by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, whom they are trying to appropriate, although he was a Congress
Bhavya, we are
leader.
not
They
discussing
also
the bans on the
appropriated
organization. We are discussing the
place.
affiliation of government officers ban. We are not
Exactly.
discussing
Now,
RSS
I'm
ban.
coming to that point.
Please come to that point. I don't have that much time.
I'm coming to that point. You know the recent UPSC controversies and the allegations about the Pooja Khedkar IAS, the controversies surrounding UPSC, one of the most prestigious institutions,
Okay.
which was not really known for the controversies. Manoj Soni was appointed the chairperson who has link with RSS, and in 2022 April, Rahul Gandhi had tweeted against it and the problems that is going to come. With
Okay,
with
Pooja
someone
Khedkar's
like him
case
being
is from
appointed
before.
to such a- and
Okay.
today he resigned.
Unfortunately, I'm not really sure I'm getting the answer
He
that,
resigned.
to the question I'm
He
asking.
resigned.
I've run out of time. I do
will
thank
be-
all of
this
our
will be-
guests for joining us. This is a debate that still needs to be had, whether it's a political organization or not, and if there are more such organizations that then need to be looked at. Thanks a lot for watching.